but yeah.
Yeah.
Glyptometra might be what we're seeing for the feather stars.
Thank you, Liz.
I like the little sponges that are a thin stalk with just a little ball on top.
Right, like a little cotton ball looking puff ball.
Like a dandelion or something.
Yeah, like that one right there. It's cute. They never put it on dead wreck.
Oh.
We'll do that.
You could zoom in, please.
Just wondering why it looked weird.
It's a nice shot.
Is all the detritus moving
Come
because of the
wide, please.
thrusters or because of the current?
I think a bit of both. There's definitely some current there. It's kind of pushing, keep pushing me around a little bit.
Ooh, finally a red one.
That might be a. I've been poisoned. All I can think is bazinga.
The B word? Brisingid.
She said
Brisingid. Thank you. Oh. Was that Kylie who said that?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She's so initiated
all I can think
that
now.
one.
Right in there, yeah.
I think about Tina Turner 4.
What is a bazinga anyway?
It's a brisingid. It's a type of sea star.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well,
Thank you.
The bazinga is from...
Oh,
The
I'm sorry.
bazinga is just
No
a
way.
catchphrase.
That's so wonderful. I love us, Liz. That's how, right?
It's just a noise.
Aren't all words just noises?
Yeah, but with meaning.
And pattern.
Bazinga is just a fun word.
What do they call those words that sound...
Automatopoeia.
What?
Automatopoeia.
Is that what it is? Where they sound like they...
Like the
Like
thing
pop.
that... Yeah.
Automatopoeia?
Automatopoeia.
Automatopoeia.
Yep.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah. I knew it. We were right there. One mind.
We're so connected.
Let's take a look at this.
Yep.
Oh, and there's a star
Where?
to the right.
Oh, yeah, the rock.
Good eyes.
That's
girl.
cute.
Yeah, we'll zoom in, please.
Oh, another Bathypathes.
This one looks a little elongated, or maybe it's just unhealthy.
Yeah, it looks a little rough.
What'd you say that was called again?
Bathypathes?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
come
I
wide,
was trying to deduce something
come
from its names, but
And can we look at
I
the
think you
star
said,
to
like-
the right as
yeah.
well?
like
Come
an
around to the right.
umbilical cord type thing. So I was like, oh, is that because this? But it's a completely different word, so never mind.
Okay.
On to the next. On to the
Sorry,
next.
I don't know why I explained my thought process.
Okay.
Just
Zoom in, please.
take my defeat.
You had to make it clear that you weren't developing an interest in biology.
Yeah. Yeah. And also not make everything a joke, so like I had a legitimate question.
Oh. It looks like it's really full.
Looks kind of like oblong. Like, or, I don't
Looks
know.
lumpy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to say
I
plumpy.
think it's just a lumpy dive.
Come wide, please.
Today's
Plumpy
word.
Plumpy sea star on rock.
Was that a mosquito?
Where?
No, it was like some weird small little fish that looked like a mosquito in the Atalanta cam. You know what I mean? Like when it goes to the light
Yeah.
type of thing. That's exactly how it looked like.
You thought there was a mosquito?
I thought it was in the room.
1,700 meters below the surface.
I didn't jump out. It didn't jump out at me or nothing. It was just at the corner of my eye. Now that I got glasses.
Something stalked there.
That looks like a dead stalk with
Yeah.
ophioids.
Oh, I like these cracks.
Yeah, this is a really
Yeah.
interesting feature. I mean, we were initially planning the dive. We noticed that there were some, looked like lineations in this seamount and the one next to it. And looked like it down dropped like a graben or a normal fault. And then talking to Kevin.
Which one?
He says the age of the seamounts around here are
I was
anywhere from 70 to 100 million years. And so all those little small seamounts we see around here are probably a later stage volcanism. So when the first seamount was, the big one that we're on is erupted, and then maybe 20, 30 million years later, another source of melt or an uplift occurred that kind of caused the whole area to stretch.
That caused like these little bumps and stuff.
Yeah, but you see there's some lineations in the seamount, one
Yeah.
to the southeast and then also to the southwest.
Yeah.
And there's also, if you went up a little bit on the map, you can see the next seamount over there. There's some lineations there too. So it looks like there's some sort of extension. Yeah, see how that's kind of down drop there? So that may be indicative of...
They just like stretch apart?
Yeah, so the area regionally uplifted and it caused melt at the base of the lithosphere to form and work its way to the surface. That's why I say it looked a lot like the petite spots near the subduction zones, and it's probably the similar process. And Kevin said the geochemistry is more characteristic of that sort of eruption event. So it's kind of interesting.
Interesting.
So like
Can you
this
hear
whole,
zoom in,
that's
please?
cool. So this whole thing was formed and then it got stretched later.
Yeah.
That's
Huh.
interesting.
Yep.
And what did you say these little mounds were?
They're volcanoes, little seamounts.
Uh-huh.
I think officially seamount has to be 1,000 meters high to be considered a seamount.
So
but
mini ones.
I still call them all. I don't want to judge.
Because nobody's going to write a paper on something called a sea bump.
Well, we got like Abyssal Hills. That's like much smaller than a seamount.
Yeah, but you got abyssal in there, so it sounds
Right,
cool.
which makes it sound very poetic, right?
That's
okay.
As we sailed along the abyssal hills.
How about sea nubbin?
Your nubbins.
I vote sea
Maybe
nubbins.
like that could be like an intro, like a children's intro to geology.
Yeah. Ooh, that looks like a dinosaur head.
That looks like a cow.
Okay. Dinosaur cow.
Sorry.
Hey, they could. Hey, I got nothing. I had it. The thought was gone. Sorry. This is so cool.
What do we have here? Bathypathes? These
Zoom in, please.
these marks on the rocks are really interesting. Like
Oh, yeah.
almost like old tube worm casings? I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, come wide, please.
Oh, that's a nice shot, too.
Oh no, we got tumbling brittle stars
Oh, wow. Where'd you see that? Just off
in the middle here. They're
Oh.
diving.
Oh.
Another brisingid? Thank you.
All right, so we got a shout out here. Some aloha from Hawaii.
Let's do a
I
zoom on
believe
that.
here. You folks are my favorite crew.
Oh, zoom in, please.
And as soon as we're done zooming in here, I'll address your question.
Yeah, brisingid.
Brisingid. They are so pretty, though.
They're interesting how they have that really distinctive center disc,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is unusual for sea stars.
Well, it's helpful to differentiate them because when you first look at them, you think it's a crinoid.
Right, yeah.
know?
This is technically a star?
Yeah.
So that's
Look
his
at the
mouth
little
face.
baby leg coming at back. Sorry. Just starting to regrow. So the mouth would be on the
Come
bottom.
wide, please.
Oh, okay.
That is the outflow.
Go ahead.
Okay. So one question here, some folks are asking is, could you folks explain why meters are used instead of fathoms? So aloha mai, mahalo for the question.
It's just scientific convention at this point to use
Okay.
metric system for everything.
Okay.
It makes it really easy to standardize internationally because, you know, most of the time science these days is collaborative in international.
Right, and that's usually follows the metric system.
Yep, pretty much everywhere else in the world does, so.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to change. I'm not going to make a comment of that.
Sounds like you're making it anyway.
Well, I mean, meters is more appropriate, but you know, the old terms like that are hard to fathom.
Oh.
But bump. Good
didn't.
griefy.
How much is a fathom, right? It's about 6 meters?
feet.
Yeah.
6 feet.
6 feet, not 6
Two
It's
meters.
an
meters.
arm length.
About 2 meters.
So 2 meters.
Am I the only one that's never heard of this unit of measurement?
You've
It's
never heard
a,
of
it's an
that?
ocean thing specifically.
ocean.
Oh,
How about a
wow, I
cable?
really should
Normally,
know.
it's how you measure depth traditionally, because basically it's the arm span of like your average sailor was the idea, and so you could just measure rope really easily to get depth
Ah,
by just like doing arm spans.
that makes sense.
Kind of like measuring horses in hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call them anana. It's the span between the distance between finger to finger is 1 anana.
It's like the same measurement.
Fun fact, my dad is like the perfect imperial measurement size. Like his arm span is exactly a fathom. His feet are exactly a foot long.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
He is
Dad.
what it's made out of.
Oh, we
So
need to send
funny.
it to France. They
Yeah.
need to like, mold them and everything just in case things go down and we lose a kilo. And we need to like recreate measurements and
Let's
weights.
take a look at this.
Bamboo, maybe.
Yeah,
it's a
that's
whip.
my thought.
Okay.
That's
I saw a lot more of those down below earlier in the dive.
Oh, these bamboo coral right here?
Yeah,
Potentially.
it looks like a bamboo.
Yeah.
Let's zoom in, please.
All right.
Oh, there's a cucumber in
Where?
bubble.
Oh, right
Purple.
below us.
Where's
it looks like it was
Bubba?
hiding behind a rock
Aw.
Oh.
I don't see Bubba.
Down below
Bubble,
at the bottom,
right
look.
on the bottom facing camera.
Oh, we probably can't see it
Oh,
from
I
here.
see
Yeah, I
it.
see that.
Yeah, okay. I was looking at the wrong
I just
one.
realized you had another screen right in front of you.
Do we think this is a bamboo? Oh,
I
yeah.
can't. Oh, you
I
can
think
see it?
I think I saw like one node, like
Oh,
right
yeah, there it is.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank
Dang,
you.
You're so good at spotting the nodes.
Go, come on,
Right?
please.
Now I'm
Yeah,
like
I
a
see
node
2 of them there
hunter.
right now. Boom,
Yeah.
boom. Yeah.
It's hard when their polyps are so thick like that. Another brisingid. Maybe.
Love the confidence.
Well,
Maybe.
There it is.
Oh, there's
Oh,
the
there's
cuke.
a cucumber.
Hey,
Yeah, it
bright
looks like
purple.
I think we couldn't see it from that angle.
Right, yeah.
I got them in the sextant.
Oh, good.
Oh, cool. So we had a...
Was that primnoid there up top, going up
I
above?
missed it.
Well, it's in the sextant cam. I can see it.
So with that, Liz, we have a question coming in. How many legs can a sea star have? We definitely can have 10.
Oh, they can have a lot more than that.
Really?
There's sunflower stars, which have like 24.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's the max. There
Are
might be
they
ones with
big?
more.
Are they small
Yeah.
like the
They're
ones?
really big. They can be like the size of like a manhole cover.
Holy cow.
And they're vicious predators.
Yeah,
in
sea
the
stars don't mess around.
Pacific Northwest area in the ocean.
Wow.
They're really fast.
Holy
They like for
cow.
a sea star.
They do have 20
They can go up to like a
arms.
meter a minute.
No way.
Which again, for a sea star is very
Look at it,
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have like 24, I think, up, and I don't know if there's anything that has more than that.
What do they prey on?
Like clams, a lot of like little invertebrates, urchins.
Navigator
That's good.
interns.
Wow. You think I can't move a meter a minute? All I have to do is outrun you, though. So it's okay.
Isn't that in a movie? About bears or
Yeah.
something?
bear joke.
I don't have to beat the bear, outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you.
Well,
This
we're
is
still
cool.
it still seems pretty steep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't say steep on the map.
Whoa, looks like more bamboo.
It's cool.
So how far away are we now from Johnson's Atoll? We're further away from our last site, right?
Yes, we're about 135 nautical miles away from Johnson Atoll.
Okay.
So yeah, and then we're 850 and change
Can we look at what
nautical
this
miles
is?
away from Hawaii.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Zoom in, please.
Is that a plex? Or no, that's the black, isn't it?
I think so,
No,
but
I don't think it's a plex. The yellow makes it look like a plex.
yeah, but the structure isn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some sort of black
Or is
coral.
it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think that is a black coral,
Yeah.
like the white above it, but
Yeah, I think this is also a black coral, but I'm not familiar with
Yeah, it doesn't
the
have
name.
that plex look to it. Oh,
I'm trying to see the base if it looks
These
black.
sextant shots are just incredible.
Right. They're really looking very
It
nice.
looks like it's like a fairy tale world.
yeah.
Like
Come
those,
by, please.
like those pictures of people making like little fairy houses on the
Exactly.
tree trunks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those are so cool.
They really are.
Makes me wish I was in the Shire or something.
Well, it's pretty good too.
Okay, so aloha kakayaka e Holland. Mahalo for joining us. So your logistics question, if we are all in the same room or on Zoom, we are all in the same room. So we kind of
What
are
is
made
that
up
one?
of,
Is
we're
it?
in this van-like station area with,
Look
yep,
at that
if you look
shot.
at
Oh my god.
channel 3, you can get a sense of where we are right now.
Okay,
Oh,
we got
that's
it.
beautiful.
Sorry, Hoku. I was just.
No, no.
It's
don't
just
go-
gorgeous.
Yeah,
And that,
go for it.
that was a black coral apparently. Thank you, Asako. Look at us.
I
Yes.
figure if I say black coral enough, I'm going to get it right.
That's how I feel about primnoids.
Until the one time you like go off of that, you think it's something else, and then it winds up being
Yep.
coral or crinoid.
Yeah, let's look at that.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the top of
Zoom
this
in,
thing
please.
looks pretty interesting too.
I don't think, do you think this is high enough diversity for a Niskin, or should we wait a little bit more
For what?
for a Niskin?
Wait to the top of this thing. Let's see what.
Okay.
It looked like there was something happening up top in the sextant cam.
So what is that then?
Yeah, it's
Is
like
that
a change in.
I want to say it's another bamboo. It's hard. I don't see any nodes, but
Right.
There's definitely a change in like the rock, as you can see from
my God,
Atalanta and the sextant.
Is that sediment in its polyps or food particles?
yeah, I think probably some marine snow particles.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good call.
Are those the nodules right there? Or the shadows?
Yeah.
from
I
the-
don't know. Can't tell if they're just
yeah, it's hard
shadows
to
of
tell.
the
Right.
That's okay.
polyps.
Stolonifera.
Stolonifera.
Apparently.
A
Whoa,
sponge.
that sponge is cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is really diverse enough up here, do you think, for a Niskin?
Well, it's sextant camera.
Looks like
I
it
mean,
could
Oh,
be.
those are
it's-
good
At
photos.
this point, it's starting to change a
yeah,
little.
I
Yeah.
feel like
Okay, Josh, let's pull a Niskin here if it's
Sure.
possible.
Wow, that's really pretty.
You know, there are a lot of Bathypathes there.
You have time?
yeah, and I see some metallogorgia off in the distance.
Okay, good.
So far, the only Niskin that's been pulled is Niskin 6.
right, so we're going to hold off on our questions until we're done taking our water sample, but please keep them coming.
People are in agreement on the chat with the Stoloniferans there.
Cool.
Oh no.
It's really annoying.
Is it the actual grip lock or just the LED?
The grip lock, yeah. So we're gonna pull, does it matter? One?
Yeah, you can pull one. The only one that's been pulled is 6.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
Number 1.
And that is sample 208.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll write that down just in case we don't forget. Though I don't think we will.
Bridge nav, we can take another step.
Yeah, hopefully we get to waypoint 4 on this one. Looks like it's a little interesting area.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Let's continue.
This topography seems very different from what the map says.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a little dip here.
It's really pretty.
Okay,
cool.
aloha mai, mahalo for your question. What was channel 3 showing? What are the tubes that have lids for?
Those are Niskin bottles. We use them to collect water samples, which will be used for eDNA or environmental DNA analysis. So Josh was using the manipulator arm to tug on a little loop, which snaps the 2 ends of the bottle closed and contains the water in it.
Nice. Thank you, Liz.
A lot of marine snow suddenly.
Yeah, when you see the map topography, it basically has a spatial resolution of about, at this depth, maybe half a football field, so it kind of averages over that depth. So it's a bit of a low-pass filter of the actual topography you see.
Yeah, if we were to look at the actual points that the sonar measures, we might be able to see the cliffs and stuff, but it averages it out.
Wow, there's a lot of detritus on the sand again.
Oh, we are leveling out a little bit more here.
Where are we?
We haven't seen many fish in a while.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I saw
Right.
quite a few down below here.
Right, like the holothors and the grenadines?
Yeah. Yes. No, grenadiers.
Dang it.
Close
I
enough.
just want to say grenadine.
Can you zoom in, please?
are Bathypathes?
Yeah, looks like that.
Just a little taller than the one we saw before.
Is that a sponge stalk or a wood?
I know, I was trying to figure that out.
I
That's what
was
it seems
thinking
like.
sponge stalk.
What is that thing?
It
Then
looks
I'm-
kind of like wood, no?
Yeah.
A little bit,
It
yeah.
does.
Yeah, come light, please.
Interesting.
Huh.
That was a Bathypathes? Is that what you
But
said?
I don't know where the wood would be coming from. Yeah,
don't either.
Bathypathes.
Oh man, those are fun to say.
Because like
They
there haven't
are.
been trees on Johnston for that long, and we're pretty far from Johnston, so.
That's very true. Good point.
But interesting, though. I wonder how it made it all the way down there.
Bridge nav.
Oh,
we can
nope,
take
that-
another step at 030.
It's not Bathypathes.
No, 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 it was.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh?
Huh?
oh, I didn't see that. My chat is old.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
So Alternopathes.
Alternate back.
Did you say Alternopathes?
I think so. I feel like I've heard that
Oh,
before.
sorry. I thought you were just, because she said it was
Making up, yeah.
alternate branching.
I feel like Meredith has said that before.
Oh, yeah, that is a thing. Sorry for doubting you.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, they picked up some nodules earlier. There's a little bit of a possible nodule field, sort of.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Is that a shrimp?
Yeah.
Is it Sammy?
Sammy.
Sammy, what's
You
up?
followed us.
Sammy's back.
Oh. You don't know how badly I wish I could actually type that in observations.
Sammy's back.
So guess who's back?
Sammy's
I'll just keep it in my head. Yeah, there are large patches of detritus in the sediment.
Right.
Where are those
Interesting.
cucumbers?
Right, they're just like sequestered in those little pockets there.
Yeah. The flow, I guess, collects it there.
Oh, neat.
Looks like a little sponge there.
Zoom in, please.
Oh, I didn't even see that sponge. I was looking at all the detritus behind it.
The polybegonia one.
Uh,
Almost has a little bit of a hoop.
I couldn't tell if it was just detritus or if it was part of the
Yeah.
base.
Yeah, huh?
Oh, come light, please.
There's another little one on the corner of the
that's-
rock
Mhm.
there. Yeah, there seems like to be a lot of it. Oh. So just a little bit of information on where we're at right now. We're currently at 1,764 meters. The temperature in this area is 2.31 degrees Celsius, 16% oxygen saturation, and 70 micromoles per liter of O2 concentration with 34.6 PSUs of salinity. So Rob, it seems like we're back kind of looking at the topography that we've been seeing throughout some of the other dives, not like that limestone topography that we were seeing when we were closer
Yeah, correct.
to Johnston's.
Yeah,
Does that have to do with depth and distance? Or?
Yeah, I don't think this seamount has ever been above sea level.
Oh, and that's what you were saying with limestone, a seamount
Yeah,
was
it has to
above,
be
and then it...
You know, shallower than the photic zone where
Okay.
corals can survive
Okay.
and live.
Hmm.
I mean, shallow water reef-forming corals.
Okay. Thank you. I was just kind of noting that when we came in, because there was some awesome topography that we saw in during the last watch that was pretty striking.
Zoom on this.
Sorry, which one?
Sorry, this little one here.
Yeah. We'll zoom in, please.
Rob, you said you wanted to get up to waypoint 4. Do you want to make a more direct route there rather than...
Yeah, let's make a direct route
Sounds
there.
good.
Oh, okay.
Bridge nav, we can do another step.
Bamboo.
Yeah, come wide, please.
Another one of those dead sponge stalks, colonized.
Oh.
When that happens, does that effectively like kill the sponge, or
I believe it happens after the sponge is dead.
it happens when it's already dead?
It seems like, because the live ones don't seem to have that, they must have some way of preventing it from getting like totally overrun in that way.
Uh-huh.
And then do the other organisms just come and take advantage of that space then? Because there's really nothing, or is there stuff to feed off still?
No, they're just using it to get higher up into the water column, where
okay.
there's more flow to bring more food particles by.
You can zoom on that.
Zoom in, please.
That's why we see so many things on long stalks.
Oh, okay.
Chrysogorgia with a squat lobster.
Oh.
Couple of them. There's another one off to the left, too.
I think the squat
On the same
lobsters are
rock.
hilarious.
Yeah, can you come left a little bit, Josh? I think there's another one off with a squat.
Oh, come a little wider, please.
Little shrimp on a crinoid.
Oh, this one over here.
Yeah, there it is.
That looks like a different, that looks like maybe metallogorgia with a ophiuroid. Wow, look how wound up it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
The brittle star.
Right, it's like
It is not
so
gonna jump.
coiled.
No. Wow.
I wonder if that's like one or like a couple.
I think it's just one, but it's a good question, yeah.
Like changes from red to brown.
Huh.
Oh, come wide,
Yeah.
please.
Do they ever coil themselves up
They're
so
so
much they
smooth.
get like stuck or knotted up?
I don't think so.
Huh.
You need to start winching up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more talus blocks here. Got some whip bamboo coming up. Maybe.
Feels like most of the time it is, but
Yeah.
every once in a while it's something else. Little chrysogorgia. Seems like there's a lot of those.
Not very big though, or is that their normal habit to be smaller like
Ooh.
that?
I don't know. I think certain taxa seem to be small. Yeah.
Just have a zoom on that. Just a
Sure. I'll zoom in, please.
I don't know. It looks a little different.
yeah.
Huh.
Come wide.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure about that one. And then if we could also zoom on the whip.
Zoom in.
Another spout lobster.
That one looks tall.
Yeah, there's notes in there, I think.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
so.
That's always hard to tell with the polyps
Yeah.
too.
Well, and then they have all the detritus on them too.
Yeah.
Not super confident on that
Come
one.
wide, please.
Ooh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Iridigorgia.
Iridigorgia.
Some sheet flows coming in on top here.
Yeah. Okay. So we have some more questions coming into the chat here. I think this might be directed towards Dave, perhaps, or one of our pilots. How long is the delay between input of the controls in the control room and the ROV Hercules? Is it noticeable by any degree? Do you have to plan your actions in advance for what you want to do?
Completely unnoticeable.
Okay.
Yeah, there's almost no latency.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah.
nice.
So from the video standpoint, is the same. It's on the order of milliseconds. We use fiber optic cable and very little processing in between. So the video from the camera comes up through the 7,000 feet of cable, and it's almost instantaneous. Very little delay.
Wow. Thank you. And then just real quick here, the distance between the two lasers is 4 centimeters.
10 centimeters.
10 centimeters, 4 inches. I almost had it.
What is it in fathoms?
IDK.
Ooh,
It's a
Victorgorgia?
4 out of 72
An
fathoms.
8 out of a
An
fathom. Right? Because it's 4 inches. 2 feet is
A
25.
lot of sponge stalks.
Zoom in, please.
Or is it a 1/6?
Of a fathom?
Well, that's
Yeah.
The
great.
fathom's 6 feet.
Is it say? Oh, I don't know why I thought. Oh, 2 meters, 6 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's great.
Oh, wow. So I have a
Crinoid and an
crinoid
ocuroid. And a little zoanthid or anemone
470 seconds.
right there.
Oh, where?
Right next to the crinoid, there's a big polyp.
Oh, good Spock.
Yeah, come wide, please.
Yeah, I think Victorgorgia is a lot of people's favorites here.
Mm-hmm.
Like little bonsai trees.
Yeah.
I know. I love that the deep sea has so much color in all of the life that's down here.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting to think about. Normally, it never really gets seen, at least not in this way.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I have a question for Rob when you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead.
How are there so many rocks here instead of just layers of sediment?
That's something that I've been wondering quite a bit this
really?
trip too. Actually, the concept or the ideas of the lack of sediments on seamounts has been puzzling me for about the last 6 months or so.
Interesting.
But I've been starting to look at currents more, and it could be currents, moving things away.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a chance that you could have a very slow seep, that these things act like chimneys.
Okay.
And so water can come out of the fractures here and maybe dissolve some of the sediments, since it's biogenic sediments, but
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's what's occurring here. But the other thing that's interesting is looking at some of the deep water tides in this area.
Mm-hmm.
You create potential internal waves that may interact with the edge of these things and cause a lot of turbulence and move the sediment off.
Right, because we've been seeing a lot of different current behaviors, like with
Yeah.
that one dive where there was a lot of detritus and white snow coming down, and we were thinking that Liz was mentioning it could have been a particular event that may be caused by some of this movement,
I mean,
internal wave movement.
Yeah, I mean, away from the seamounts, like in the valleys, there's, it's the seismic records have shown it to be about 50 to 100 meters thick of sediments. So that's how much is missing here. So it's either mass wasted down the slope, or it's dissolved, or things have been kind of being moved away into the valleys.
Okay.
That's so much.
I'm
Ruth.
processing
Wild.
that, yeah.
Or the holothurians are cleaning up the area very well. Well, you do see like little little cleaning areas where they've been.
Right, but then they get rid of most of it. They don't actually eat the sediment. They just eat the organic particles around it.
Well, but they swim away and drop it elsewhere.
That's true. They're moving it
100
around,
meters,
but they're not making it disappear.
Yeah.
Seems like they drop then swim.
Yeah, that's also true. Make themselves lighter.
That's just what I've observed.
Nope, you're correct.
Nice
From the
observations.
slurp.
And again, if you hadn't heard our response relating to the distance between the two lasers, they're 10 centimeters apart, which is about 4 inches in distance.
So many sponge stalks, like dead ones.
So I think you, go ahead.
I was just saying, this seems like the area where maybe a bunch of them tumble to from above.
Right, and they kind of look, they are taking on that woody look to them, like sticks, like we'd seen the last time.
Yeah, but I don't think we're seeing any wood here.
No, but they look like wood-like.
I'd recommend.
Yeah, like the last one fooled us, but there were some comments about potentially wood not being able to collect it in this depth, which is probably right.
Well,
I mean, it could go to this depth if there was land nearby. There's just, we're very far from the nearest land, which is Johnston Atoll.
Okay.
So you need land for trees to grow to get wood. But in other places, wood can make it pretty deep on the seafloor.
Costco.
Thank you, Liz. Costco.
What do we got here?
Zoom in, please.
Is that a really sad bubble gum?
Way to judge the bubble gum. Maybe
Well,
it's
it
going
doesn't
through a rough time.
Doesn't look like it's doing very well.
I'm seeing zoanthids again.
Yeah, zoanthids
Zoanthids.
on something
Yeah.
with Sammy.
And
Oh,
Sammy.
is that Sammy under there?
No, Sammy is a different shrimp, a little bit bigger. I think that's Sammy's friend,
This is his cousin.
Sammy Jr.
Charles.
Sammy Davis.
We're eating fish and looking at fish.
So I think getting back to what you, Liz and Rob, were talking about, so would some ripples or the indication of movement, would that discourage deposition like you were talking about, these internal waves, or What would discourage the sediment deposits on these areas?
I mean, the ripples do indicate that there is sediment
We'll
moving.
zoom in, please.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's probably a good chance that the currents are having an impact.
Okay.
But it's surprising that it's enough to remove all the sediment.
Yeah.
You can see there's a lot of detritus that's kind of been collected on this metallogorgia,
Right.
especially on the outside.
What was it? A metallogorgia with an A?
No, with an M, metallogorgia.
Oh, the metal one.
Yeah. It's a nice shot of the farried.
Okay, my please. The stalked.
What are they eating?
Fine.
Eating snacks and not sharing with
I
the van.
know, come on.
Swedish fish under the sea.
They're not the real kind. No thanks.
Oh,
I'm a Swedish fish snob.
What is this?
Those are better.
what? They are.
Oh
oh my gosh.
they're definitely not.
You've converted me to those now.
Those taste like,
They even look like fish.
I don't even know. Not good. You're muted.
Yeah, we're doing a survey in Long Island in the winter on an aluminum boat. And it was so cold, we'd drop Swedish fish and they'd shatter on the deck.
Is that for real?
For real.
For real.
Let's take a look at this dead stock.
Zoom in, please.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on here. It's got like farrieds, some sort of anemone,
Yeah.
crinoid, and
I
then
love when they move.
That's the
The
fly
top?
trap anemone.
Wow. Was that fly
yeah.
trap?
And then at the top there, it looks like almost like a black coral.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I love watching the crinoids move.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the enemy just moved.
Yeah, there's a lot of action going on there.
Kind of like the Karate Kid sort of pose.
Yeah.
Come by, please.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I didn't want to. I feel like I've been saying a lot lately.
There's one left. Thank you.
So I have another question coming in. Oh, aloha. Okay. Sorry, just got sidetracked there for a second. Is Hercules equipped to measure currents, or is it by operator feel?
Yeah, we can actually measure current with a sensor. So, but I can definitely feel which way it's coming from and sort of just kind of judge sort of slow or moderate or strong, depending on how much kind of input that I have to give to the vehicle to like hold position and that sort of thing. You can feel yourself getting pushed
Anemone.
around.
Mahalo, Josh.
Yeah. So oftentimes too, like I can let go of the controls like right now, so you can see which way that the current is pushing the ROV.
Oh
That way,
yeah, if
so
you have
know
a
it's
look.
going from right to left.
Right, if you're looking at the Atlantis channel 2, then that kind of gives you a sense of what he's saying there.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Another bulb anemone.
Yeah, and Josh, if you get a chance to think about finding a rock to pick up here.
You always want me to pick up rocks where there's just smooth.
Pardon?
You always want me to get a rock where it's just like smooth.
Well, I mean, I saw one a little bit ago, but I didn't want to interrupt. But
Oh,
No, interrupt.
no, that's fine.
yeah.
But
Yeah, that was it.
We're
That
here
was
to
your
grit
chance.
rocks.
That was your
there are
chance.
more.
We'll find something.
But I just want to get it before we get to the top of this mound because I have a feeling the sediment's going to set in.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see there's like a couple up in this little crevice.
Maybe we could
I mean,
stop the ship.
even maybe something down
Bridge
there.
nav, can we hold position? Thank you.
Might have to back the ship up too. Maybe.
Kind of reminds me of the old game Operation. Did you ever play that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No? Okay.
Well, maybe.
It looks
see,
like a little
see that
bay.
one right there? There's
Yep.
one by the stick or whatever that is.
Do you need me to come back?
This one?
Yep, that one.
Maybe take a step back. Yeah. Little one. It's kind of
Yep.
small.
Yes.
Bridge nav.
What about, is there one above it there? Or the one,
Maybe.
there's like a couple
Can
of
we
them there. It
take
looks like
a
there,
30
the
meter
one
step
there,
back
there
at
is that one.
210?
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, it sucks. I don't have grip lock.
Oh, so you have to like hold it?
Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
It was interesting that I had adjusted the iris and saw no change, and then when you moved the camera, it vibrated, then all of a sudden the iris went.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so it's getting stickier.
Could be the sweetest fish.
Yeah.
Those were good.
That had to have been recent. Because it's not in the log. Was that passed down? About the grip lock?
That would have been just, it was working when we brought it back up here, so.
So yeah.
After our repair.
So it should have, like, it probably
Excellent.
happened
Nice.
as it happened. Yes.
Oh, it's messing up my whole flow here.
Mm.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Starboard box?
Starboard box.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
this
have a
is gonna be
scoop
so
in
annoying.
box E, but you could put it in with the scoop, or box F is empty.
Okay.
Or we could pair it with another rock, but I'm not sure if we'll know the difference, so.
Oh. Ready for our sample?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a thing right there.
It's okay. We'll bump it. It'll go back. Oh man, I'm having to like relearn everything right now.
I know you got such a routine normally.
Yeah, let's open the drawer.
Something happened with the manipulator.
We're going to go on
Keep going.
the lower ones.
Yeah. Sorry, which one am I going to do?
You can put it in box E or F,
E or F? Oh, I see. This
whichever
comes
is
in E.
easier for you.
Sure.
Right.
Comes away.
Yay.
Cool. And
Okay.
that is sample 209.
Awesome.
Sorry, buddy.
It looks fine.
That thing's huge.
What is it?
The crinoid right next to the box.
Oh.
It's big.
Big boy.
Okay, we can go back to dive, salvo.
So aloha mai, mahalo nui no ko ni nao pehea ka loihi koe I ka ho'ola la lu'u. Aole mapopo ia o I ke la mea. No ka mea, poina wau I ke la wahi. Ai hea ka mea. No ko o mana'o he ako Lu'ulu'u.
It's interesting.
Hemia.
All right, a little catching up here.
I'll wait for a sec if you want.
Point about
Or you want me to keep going forward?
huaki, I think. Sponge.
You could get the ship going. I'll
Okay.
But
catch up.
mahalo nui no ke lani now.
Bridge nav. We can do 30 meters at 030. Thank you.
Okay.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got some questions coming into
Some-
the chat here. Have meteorites ever been found at this depth?
Oh, you're muted.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about meteorites, but in the oligotrophic gyres, like in the South Pacific, you get things called microtectites, which are little bits
Oh.
of extraterrestrial rock, and you only really see them in really slow sediment areas. And you pick them out by they're magnetic, so you can see them in the sediment that way. They're kind of interesting.
We've hunted for meteorite fragments off the Pacific coast.
Yeah.
Huh. Did you find any?
Josh, did we find meteorite fragments? I thought we did.
Maybe, yeah. I can't recall. I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't know at that very moment, I don't think. But
Oh, we talked about for the
can we zoom in, please?
when the cosmic dust curator from NASA wanted some meteorite
Yeah,
stuff.
that's right.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't anything tangible, but I think they got stuff, right? Like dust, meteorite dust, go around vacuuming the seafloor with a giant magnet. That was fun.
Yeah, I wonder if those are some microtectite sorts of things that you see there.
Well, we were tracking in an area where they
Can you
knew
come
that a
wide, please?
meteorite had exploded.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see if I can get a sextant.
Was that the South
shot here.
Pacific, Dave?
No, it was off the Pacific coast off of Washington.
Oh, okay.
It was off of Washington.
Which way would be better? Maybe this way? Or, let's see. I'll try and do a front shot here.
So I think this big one is a bamboo. That's what they're saying.
Okay.
Wow.
Ai, nani ke la.
There you go,
Alayla.
that's it.
No ka ni
No,
nau
no
I ka olala
close.
Hawaii he a koa ke ia mea he mea nui o kana loa.
Oh. There it is. So cool.
That's cool too, with the ones in the back.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah.
does that number mean?
What's that?
What does this number mean?
That's the cable tension
Oh, okay, cool.
on the armored cable.
There's quite a bit of stuff here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice little rocky oasis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Zoom in, please.
Is that a crinoid?
Oh, that's pretty. Is that another
That looks like Bathypathes. down.
Bathypathes?
We got a squat lobster here,
The new one we're looking
Bathypathes,
at
and then
is,
the big one I think is the crinoid.
I think it's Chrysopathes is what
Oh, is
Tina's
it?
saying, yeah.
Yeah, come wide, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Liz.
Don't listen to me.
No, I'm getting better at typing.
No, I don't know what I'm talking about.
You do. You know
do.
a lot.
I think with Chrysopathes, it just isn't one that we've seen as much as we've seen all the other species.
So yes, we did get to see a six-gilled shark. Didn't we get to see a six-gilled?
We did.
Yeah.
We've seen a few.
A few.
Was that the last
Was
dive?
that the one that circled?
It was a shallow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the one before that maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, and so when we do our dives, this one is 20 hours, so do we have shift change, so we're able to get good rest, give our pilots a break, let our scientists take a break, and our communicators. So we rotate out every 4 hours so we can get refreshments, some rest, read a book, eat some food. So yeah, we like to make sure that all of our crews are happy and healthy when they're on shift.
Can I ask you another question? How come Argus's depth is greater than the cable let out? As I'm assuming it is.
But how come Argus
Well,
is...
I'm assuming that's like how much cable's out,
Oh,
right?
Liz.
Yeah.
And
You
so
got
how
a shout
come
out.
Argus's depth is greater than that?
Isn't it exactly the same?
No.
Liz, you know so
Is that the
much.
3 meter difference?
Thank you.
Thank you for
There's a-
sharing your knowledge with us.
The way that the sensors
thank you.
Mahalo
measure
for
that is
sharing.
not as accurate as the Paro
Oh, okay.
scientific sensor. It's just like
Get
metal
estimate about-
plates that go past the sensor and they go round and around on the ship.
Uh-huh.
That's the payout. And so it's like not super accurate.
It's pretty good.
It's not bad. It's within, what,
3 meters.
4 meters?
Yeah.
Pretty good over 1700. Those parascientific depth sensors are
Oh, really good.
the really high resolution.
Is it the,
And that's what's in the moon pool, right?
is that the one, is that the sensor that, does it go off the one that's right above Atlanta when it's parked? Or is it closer to the winch? This
Oh, winch.
measurement. This
For-
measurement.
For the payout?
Yeah.
The payout's at the shiv. So there's a sensor at the shiv that looks at a metal, about six or 8 metal plates that go past when it goes around and around. That's how it gets speed and payout.
So another good rock coming up.
Yeah.
Let's look at this yellow.
It's also interesting how the
I
speed
bet it's
over ground's
Plex.
different.
I don't know. It looks pretty feathery. Maybe another, what is it, Stauropathes? Oh, maybe you're right.
No, I'm just...
Get a zoom in there, partial zoom maybe. I don't know. Frame up something, I guess. Don't know what to zoom in on. There's so much
Let's
stuff.
look at the yellow. That's a big squat lobster.
The
Which
one
yellow?
right in the middle there.
Yeah,
Zoom
that
in
one.
a little more, please.
Have we seen a coral like that before? I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, what
I haven't
is
seen a
that?
yellow one
I
like
don't
that.
know. Is that-
Stauropathes?
Yeah, I think it's another
Okay.
Stauropathes.
Okay. I wanted to be Plex.
you like this.
They're one of my favorites.
And then if we could look at to the left, that really big squat lobster was cool. Yeah, right there.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Look at
I
those
think it's
arms.
huge.
Those arms must be like almost 10 centimeters, maybe? It's hard to tell.
Right. It's really striking.
I like how kind of furry they are, fuzzy.
Yeah.
And is this another black coral that it's on?
Yeah,
What?
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm
Those
not
those-
sure which one.
Yeah, I don't know what kind.
Okay. Thank you.
I think the squat lobsters have like fuzzy arms to collect particles from the water. Kind of the
Oh.
way that everything else is got little feathery bits
Feathery.
to them
Oh, cool.
for the same reason.
Lilipathes is possibly that coral that we aren't sure.
Well, to the left of it, the one I think right here.
Yeah.
That's a Stauropathes.
Yeah,
Yeah. No.
No.
The yellow is the Stauropathes.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
left is the Lilipathes.
Lilipathes, yeah, that's what I meant. Thank you, Tina.
I feel like we've probably collected it. Do you remember?
I don't recall collecting this, but I could
Getting a
be
lot of
wrong.
awesome sextant camera photos today.
I know we've definitely
Well,
collected
on the wall it's so
Stauropathes.
much easier too,
Yeah.
because everything's
Yeah,
it's in the light a lot better
makes
than on the
sense.
flat stuff.
Do you ever wish there was more lights on Hercules, or is there just enough?
I don't think we need more, but maybe we've been fiddling a lot with how the
Angles?
spread is.
Yeah.
I think it's looking pretty good. I don't know
Do
what
you
you
need
think,
dark
Dave, but
spots?
I think it's better than the beginning of the season.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot better. It's a lot more even. We don't have any major holes. You know,
Yeah.
we used to have a whole top center,
Yep.
that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's not bad at all.
That was amazing how, like, because we replaced those old matrix lights and it just kind of almost had to start over, you know, like we had to go through a whole new learning curve of like getting it all set up again. So it was interesting to figure all that out.
Yeah, getting close to the top of this ridge. I mean, these sextant cam shots are just incredible at this angle.
Yeah, the hill, the slope in front
Yeah.
just really puts it right into the good light pool, and it's neat with the backgrounds, the rocks, and
Yeah.
the contrast of the
Can you come to the left a little bit? There seemed like a nice coral off to the left.
left of frame on the Zeus on the main camera.
Yeah, I can see it in the sextant now right there.
Oh, the sextant.
Oh, there.
Oh, that
Oh,
one
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Is it maybe like a hemicorallium?
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
Oh man, there's a
Yeah.
bunch.
Zoom in, please.
There's a little something that's in the frame of the sextant camera. On the lower left.
Yeah.
No, the little fuzz. Oh. Gotcha.
I
That's
didn't know what you
pretty.
were referencing. So I was just pointing. I don't know why, but it reminds me of like a cherry blossom tree.
Yeah. The color is similar.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The
That one's
crinoid
really
on
pretty.
top looks like a flower.
Yeah, we'll come wide, please.
Great, thank you.
Okay, so I have a question here for Rob. Have you run into lava or magma in this area?
No, this is, that's maybe 70 million years ago you would have run into that here.
Okay.
That's well, a long time ago.
So pretty inactive in this
Yep.
space, not to be expected. And then I don't believe we ever turn off the lights on Hercules to locate bioluminescence. Has that ever happened before?
I mean, we have, but
Oh, you
only
have
in
turned
kind of
that-
special
okay.
cases when, like, we have really low light cameras on.
Oh.
So these cameras wouldn't be able to
Grenadier.
pick
Yep.
up any bioluminescence.
Okay.
I don't think
Let's get a zoom on this
No,
fish.
not
it would just
sensitive
look.
enough.
It would just look very black.
Oh, okay. It wouldn't really capture anything.
We'll zoom in, please.
Ooh.
All right, I think this, for us, this is the first
It's a
fish that we've
grenadier.
seen on our
Yeah.
dive.
I want to say crinoids, but I don't know. Oh, they always turn away.
Yeah.
Right?
So you
Camera
can't trust
shy.
fish.
It's got a big kind of break in its
Divot.
lower fin.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like it's been through a lot.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Come around.
look at that.
Money
Oh,
shots.
hi.
Gorgeous.
Thank you for posing.
Wow.
Grenadier.
Work with us, work with us.
Work it, work it. You're a tiger.
Oh,
Love it.
You know that's gonna. This is all gonna be on the highlight reel.
Yeah, come wide, please.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Thank you for getting it.
Bridge nav, we can take another
Another
step.
nice.
yep, we're getting some comments in the chat about the lighting on the, what do you call this? They just really
Sextant.
like it.
Yeah.
It just says it's very captivating.
Oh, I didn't realize you put the sextant up.
Yeah, he put the sextant up
That's
on
nice.
channel
Oh, great,
3.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a good way to see how the different images capture. I mean, the cameras capture the
The
images.
sextant's nice because it also sees a little farther,
Yeah.
so you get a
Right,
little
it
preview of
seems
what's
like.
coming.
Yeah,
Right.
huh?
Well, it's just a different angle.
Black in the background.
Yeah, the still camera is pointing essentially straight out,
Yeah.
and whereas the video camera tilts up and down and is tilted a little bit down more to stay in the pool of light mostly.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have the sextant camera just slightly tilted down, just a tiny bit.
So I know, Liz, we were commenting on how we haven't noticed any fish in this area yet. We just saw one. Do you think we'll see more, or somebody was just
Probably.
wondering about the
I don't
amount
know.
of fish we could potentially see
Yeah,
in
to
this
be
area?
honest, I feel like the high density areas for fish have not really been where I've been expecting. So it
Okay.
feels like these areas of like high coral and sponge density, we often don't see a lot of fish, whereas that's interesting. I think that's like,
Iridigorgia?
I also
yeah.
feel like we keep seeing
Yeah.
fish in the flatter parts, and we're getting
Yeah,
to the
then I was
flatter
gonna say
part.
like, yeah, the parts with fewer of these corals seems to be where we see more fish, but
Okay.
then not always. So I
Zoom
don't
in,
really.
please.
Yeah, let's
No.
look at a sponge. That's wild.
Yeah, with the iridigorgia there too with
Yeah.
it.
Ooh,
That's a very cool sponge.
Yeah, it looks like quite a few iridigorgias up here now.
Yeah.
I see them off in the distance.
I feel like we often see them around this depth.
Yep.
Lots of little nubbins on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, come wide, please.
Oh, I like that. Aloha, Ivan. Welcome, welcome. Mm-hmm.
Must be like a strong current or something.
Well, and the current is changed direction.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's not in the models.
Well, it could be the tide.
The
Oh, yeah.
Atalanta is constantly having to shift over.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
oh, it did kind of wobble.
And Liz, since we've been down here on our watch, have we seen any siphonophores?
Not
I
that
don't
I've
know-
seen.
Not that I've
Probably
seen,
a
yeah.
spiral one, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank
Try
you.
not to run it over.
Keep as much life intact.
They're more commonly seen in the midwater during the blue water parts.
We are almost to waypoint 4.
And then I guess it would be
To here.
up there along the top of that
Yeah.
flat part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, it's really pushing.
Ooh, what was that?
Detritus.
Oh, that looked weird.
We are moving.
Looks like a weird sponge.
Yeah, I saw a couple of weird things here.
We can zoom in, please.
Bridge nav, we can take another step.
Oh, that one's dead.
Is that dead?
You will come by, please.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Womp womp.
Okay, so you got some questions here. Which islands are these between? So this is just on the outer area of Johnston Atoll to the north, right?
I can
Are
zoom
we?
out.
I think a little northwest of Johnston.
Other than that, there's no other islands near us aside from Johnston's atoll. Yeah?
Yeah, so you can see on the channel 3 feed, we are right here where my cursor is, in this red triangle.
We'll zoom in, please.
And Johnston Atoll is in the middle of the circle, and we are about 135 nautical miles northwest of it. And if we zoom out farther, much farther, we can see Hawaii. So
Oh, hey, there we are.
Yeah, we are west of Hawaii by almost 1,000 miles, 850 something nautical miles. So yeah.
Mahalo, Emma.
Come wide, please.
And you can also see by where we are, where this red triangle is, you can see these lines of mapping that we were doing last night before our dive too, which are these square tracks.
It's a big crinoid over there.
Thank you, Emma.
Ooh, what is this? Zoom on that.
Hey, we'll zoom in, please.
Wow.
Is that another, which one, what is that? What is
Not
this
sure.
we're looking at?
I want to say it's a black coral, but
Right?
Well, Osco's calling it Bathypathes. Not
well,
certain though.
that would be a black coral.
Oh, come wide, please.
Wow, that was a big one.
Oh, so we just got a little shout out. Thank you so much for letting me see this. My heart has been missing Hawaii, so this was like a taste of home. I'm off to bed, but I hope you see more amazing fish and plants. Mahalo nui for sharing.
I was hoping to see a little island up here at waypoint 4.
Is
Got
that what
plenty
that's
of
looking like
current.
right there
Not yet.
on the map?
It just seems like you have the high densities on these isolated rocks.
Mm-hmm.
You got a sponge coming up, I think, or Bathypathes, I'm not sure.
sponge. Oh, let's look at this.
Can you zoom in, please?
So we have a question here for anyone who would like to answer. How long do you think it'll take to map the entire ocean floor? A long time,
A really, really long time. Yeah.
right?
Well,
There you go, Emma.
There is a goal to have it mapped by 2030.
Really?
For real?
Yeah,
That seems kind of
Lofty.
tight.
yeah,
How much have they mapped?
about 20% so far.
Over how long of a period of time?
Oh, that's since multi-beam has been happening since about the late 70s, but
Okay.
the
Why, please?
technology has evolved significantly.
So
We're
it could
talking
speed
about-
up the mapping process?
Yeah, and plus they could have more dedicated vessels to do it. They're actually thinking about having autonomous vessels do it too.
Is this all of the oceans
Oh,
collectively or
right.
just the Pacific Ocean?
No, the whole, all the
All
oceans.
oceans.
20% of all the oceans?
Yep.
Wow.
Pretty good.
So they map the Antarctic oceans?
Oh, around the Southern Ocean, yeah.
Wow. And the Arctic?
Well, that could be a little tougher, but there are submarines that can map.
Wow. There's that one submarine that's like, it's not, it came out of San Francisco. Alice and I presented
Let's
with
look at that.
it's like that yellow or red looking submarine it's,
Zoom in, please.
what did you call it?
AUV,
Thank you.
autonomous underwater vehicle.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bamboo?
And another, I think that's a Trissopathes
Yeah.
behind it.
Yeah, I think so.
That's nice.
And another one of those rock pens, maybe?
I missed that.
What is on the crinoid there?
Come
Shrimp.
wide, please.
Oh.
With a bamboo whip there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like these isolated big rocks have much more life on them.
Well, that was something we were noticing at another dive
What is
site.
this
too,
guy?
yeah.
It's got two really big squat lobsters on it.
Maybe Stauropathes? Not sure though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, looking ahead of the
Zoom
next. Yeah.
Oh, look, I love those guys.
Yeah.
Oh, there's three. Little one.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, and there's a sea cucumber in the background.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't catch it? You weren't the first one to catch it? Oh man, those are creepy looking.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
it. I
they
think they're
are.
fun.
They're from
So Taylor, and how many
nightmares.
Niskins have we fired?
Correct.
Only two so far.
Okay.
This could be a place.
Well, I mean, actually,
Can
the next one, the next little island looks a little
Zoom in,
better.
please. Or sorry, come wide.
Sorry, what were you looking?
I was just wanted to actually look at the cucumber too, if we're not too far.
It's kind of hidden by the rock.
But yeah, I feel like we could. do
Yeah, I
another
mean,
one.
the next little rock you see in the sextant, there's a lot of diversity there.
There we go.
Zoom in, please.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a
my
little guy.
goodness.
so small.
Wow, that was
Is
a
that a
really
baby
good
cucumber?
stock, Liz.
Yeah, I think it's a
Whoa.
late Magona day.
It's so tiny.
Oh,
It's
come wide.
barely, it's not even 10 centimeters,
Little-
right?
Yeah, baby. What are the little tiny cucumbers called? The cornichons.
Oh yeah, crinoids, yeah.
Why is it called a sea cucumber?
Yep. Yeah, if we could pull a Niskin here, Josh, that'd be great.
Okay.
That's a beautiful sponge right there.
Mm.
We'll cut you.
Hold position.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Strike faster, but
Oh, good.
Oh,
This is
wow,
what I was
there's a
hoping to see
lot.
up here. Yeah,
Oh,
we got
fish.
fish.
This is a depth of 16, almost 1,700.
Yeah, this is right near the top of the that local mound there too. This is great.
can you just run the camera for me?
Huakai. Huakai.
Bridge, we can take another step.
Oh, hey, look, you're going to take two.
Oh. Fired.
Yay, thanks.
And we're done.
And that is sample
Stand back
210.
over.
Which bottle is that?
Niskin number 2.
Okay. Great, thank you.
Okay.
And I think looks like if we see another one of those yellow Bathypathes, we might want to sample it.
Okay. Maybe we better hold position then.
Okay.
Yeah, we can
Break now.
explore around here
Can
if
you
you
hold
want for a little
position?
bit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if we need to.
Yeah, this seems like a good area. Lots going on.
So,
Is this a crinoid or a sea star down there?
We'll zoom in, please.
Oh, it's another one of those sea stars, like, I think related to the kind we watched
Yeah.
feeding.
oh,
Velatida, I think.
and these guys, this one has 6 arms.
Ow.
Okay, we'll come wide, please.
Okay. This is gorgeous stuff.
Right.
Great lighting too.
Yeah, you got a nice.
Wow,
that's really
that's
cool.
excellent. That's what I would call high diversity.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
Asthenactus might be the sea star genus, maybe. Wow.
A lot of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that looks great.
So are we looking for the yellow one?
It's just if we see another one, yeah, of the Bathypathes. I mean, there's other yellow stuff. Oh, there's so much.
Was a core tube taken?
No?
No, there hasn't been a core taken.
Oh,
Yeah, old sponges
So
there.
another one of those, what are they called? Lillipathes, maybe?
We'll zoom in, please.
Oh, fish.
Yeah.
Photobombing. Cutthroat eel. Little guy.
ooh.
Nice. That's definitely a black coral.
Yes, it is.
And we got a little squat lobster peeking out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, mine.
Whoa,
Nice
big
iridigorgia,
iridigorgia.
yeah.
I think I prefer these to real fireworks.
Better than flares.
Flares were so fun. It was fun.
Oh, wait, is this the Bathypathes over here?
Oh, that's a good call. I think you're right.
With a crinoid on it?
Yeah, I don't know how to sample it without getting the crinoid as well. If it is what
Shoot.
it is.
Shoot.
But,
Please zoom in, please.
Shoo 'em away.
oh. Yeah, they might take off swimming if we get close enough. Do you think that's what we're looking for?
Yeah, it looks like it to me.
Yeah,
But
so can we stop and
yeah.
sample this?
Sure.
we could get another view of it too to make sure
Yeah,
from the
Yep.
front.
waiting for a little confirmation.
Come wide.
Yeah,
And
pretty
we'll,
sure though.
see
Yeah.
if I can get another angle on it.
Is this our, how many coral samples have we taken on our watch?
Just two.
Yeah.
Well,
Not that
only
many,
one
yeah.
successful. Okay, yeah, this is
We got that sponge though.
what we want.
Oh, oh.
We'll zoom in, please.
Oh, we're moving and shaking right now.
There it is. Boom. Got it.
Oh, yeah. Very
Oh,
nice.
itty bitty.
This is the one you want?
Yeah, this is it.
Okay, we'll come wide, please.
It's a cool shot from Atalanta.
Yeah, it really is a nice shot.
Atalanta's totally cool.
There you go.
That's Michael.
I
Michael's
think-
doing all that. He's freelancing.
Yeah,
It's
we
too
may have,
tight.
we're gonna have to move the ship back. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm drifting off. Slowly, but I think I'm coming
Bridge
towards
now.
you.
Can we do 30 meters at 210?
We might get some free crinoids if they don't take off.
Yeah, like are we sampling just branches of the individual or do we want the whole
Well,
individual?
I think we probably want the central stalk.
Yeah.
So I was imagining just snip off the top, but do you know, is that how they've sampled ones like this in the past?
That's what I think, but I'm not too sure how they would approach it with the crinoids. But I'm sure they'll just fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait for the ship to come back.
Okay.
Or I could move towards the ship and try and find another one, but either way,
I'm not super confident
I can hang out.
about that. Yeah, I'm good with hanging.
Just back up a little bit here.
Huh. 9:30. Oh, so the local time here is 9:53 p.m.
2153.
21 minus 10 minus 2 equals
What?
9.
What?
That's how Tim taught me to convert
Oh.
from, so if it's what, 21 hours and so many minutes, he said minus 10 and then minus 2. And then that takes you to the time, like 9:30. It helps, okay?
Or you can just look at your watch.
It's true.
I was told there'd be no math.
Or you can minus 12.
We could. It gets tricky though when you have to carry the 1. No, minus 1. Anyway.
You just come down a few meters, maybe.
Yeah.
I can move back this way too if you want.
Oh, it's just got to swing. It's just got to take
Okay.
takes a while. Change in direction.
Just being careful because
So,
the delta is not very far off from my altitude.
Yeah, what's your altitude right now?
Altitude's like 12 to 11. It's like
risk
right
it.
there.
You can risk it.
You believe in me? I believe in me
Living
too.
on
do
the
it.
edge.
You can do it. Look at your sonar.
Sense of adventure.
You're good, man. Get the money shot. Oh, look at the coral shot you're getting right there. That's cool.
Whoa.
Oh, you got it on the thingy?
This is quite a large coral.
Yes. Is it going to be a problem that it's so high up?
I just have to kind of reach up. I just want to put the arm in the up too high in the bumper bar.
I'm like in a little divot. A little hole.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought that one was going to take off.
You might get a 2-for-1 deal.
Let's see here.
Oh
Best
no,
place to
this
sit.
is too much.
Yeah, don't zoom in. It's awful.
Dang.
Makes me sick.
Get roasted.
You went too far. You reached too high.
Yeah, it's because it's two.
It's really cool though.
It's two right there. It's two on the two level. There's no room for the bounce.
Yeah.
Oh, aloha UK. Good morning. It
Is
is-
this going to go in the forward box?
Okay, so I'm going to cease asking questions until we're done collecting our sample.
Yeah, it could, but we do have a floaty cucumber in the front.
Oh, floaty
So-
cucumber.
Challenges.
You're ready for that.
Challenges after challenges after challenges.
We do have an empty starboard box as well,
Okay.
one of the bigger ones,
Okay.
F.
What about slurping?
I don't think that.
I'm not with
I don't
this,
think
not with
so.
this type. It's too kind of branchy.
So
Yeah.
we are going to want the central stalk and at least like 10 centimeters from the top. That's what
10
I'm getting.
centimeters.
And we do need some of the like healthy bits.
Yeah.
Not the crinoid taking over.
No. Hopefully you can like shake those off.
You don't want a crinoid?
Well, I don't know.
No.
Taylor Swift those things.
I have so many already.
That was a good one.
Shake it off. That was your
Shake
first
it
joke
off.
today.
Good. That was great. I was not expecting that from Josh.
Or rubbing off on him.
So maybe cut it like here?
Yeah, you want me to cut it like down here?
Yeah, like somewhere around there.
Sure.
Get. Shoo.
Find another home.
We are unafraid.
They start attacking.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't started swimming.
Well, maybe when you chop it, they'll start to
Yeah.
leave.
Well,
The-
if They might not want to ride all the way around to the
Yeah.
other side. Oh, I wish I had my grip lock.
Oh no.
Really want my grip lock. Okay,
That's a new Taylor Swift song.
let's see here. Zoom in, please. Happy there?
Yeah.
Oh, come wide.
Awesome.
That's quite a big piece.
Is that going to fit in the starboard?
An F? It should.
It better.
Can you, you know how to isolate the starboard vertical?
Yeah, I can
thruster?
yeah.
Can you do that?
That would be in
There you go to relay isolation
where to go?
thrusters.
There it goes. And then starboard, this one here.
Yeah, that one there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And you can, let me just bring this around.
I wonder if you can prune
Okay,
it
we
once it's in
can
the box.
salvo
Yeah, we don't need that top part.
Yeah.
and then start to open the drawer. Can I put in an F?
Yes, F is open.
I have brought you this flower.
Well, they're coming along. Maybe they're sleeping.
Wow.
It's pretty big. Pretty big coral. Maybe just start to close the drawer.
Copy. Closing drawer.
Can you like reach down and snip it in the middle?
Okay, let's stop. Yeah, I could snip it, probably.
I think it's okay if it's in a couple pieces, right?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay, let's open it back up again. That's good.
Sorry.
Nice.
Okay, that works.
Okay, we can close it.
And that is sample 211.
Awesome.
Okay.
With bonus crinoids.
Yeah.
Bring it on the starboard vert again.
Yep, thanks.
Should we get moving?
No, well, I think we should look around.
Yeah, sounds good.
So what's the thing with the arm that's still a little off that's bothering you?
I have a button which can just lock the grip closed.
Mm.
So like I can close it and then I can hit a button, then I don't have to hold it closed. And not everyone uses that all the time, but I like it because I feel like I can relax more and not have to worry about letting go of the trigger that closes the jaw.
Got it.
So just kind of like what I'm used to a lot, but I can adjust, but
Messes up your rhythm?
it does, yeah. Just
Yeah, that
I
sounds
kind of
annoying.
like having that feature. Okay. Yeah, so the ship's stopped right now. We can just kind of take our time and look around.
Sure.
So much diversity here.
Yeah.
So cool.
Is that a different coral there, or is
Which
it just
one?
not healthy?
I think it's another one of those bamboo corals, but we can get a zoom on it.
Yeah.
I'll zoom in, please.
Yep. Nodes.
Okay.
It does look a little unhealthy though.
Yep.
Having a rough time. I feel like those branched ones that we see often don't look so good. Like that part's been colonized by like a hydroid. Let's take a look at this. Looks like another hemicorallium.
Thanks.
Dark.
Atlanticam for the win.
Oh, that's a great shot.
We'll zoom in, please.
You make moving that arm look so easy, but it looks so hard. Like you just kept on top of that coral the whole time.
Do we actually think maybe that's a bubble gum? These are the ones where I can't tell. It feels like kind of borderline between chunky and delicate.
Yeah, because the base looks really thick and chunky.
Yeah. Good peduncle shot. I'm thinking hemicorallium.
Oh, come
Ah,
on, please.
yes.
Nice. Who brought these? Peanuts. You
Dark.
brought these?
Dark chocolate peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, can we zoom
Oh,
on that
dark
one too?
chocolate M&M's my favorite. Ooh, with
Peanut.
peanuts in them.
Not
Ooh,
peanut butter. For Michael.
Peanut butter,
And jelly.
jelly. Oh, we're done on this side? That's pretty.
this the number of wraps in the cable?
This one here?
Yeah.
That's the speed of the winch.
Oh, okay.
So this is tension, speed, payout. That's our delta.
Yeah.
Got
And then is this
an
like
enemy up here too.
what does this do? Is this
Uh,
the depth and the tension?
That's the depth. What's that one? The blue one?
Because it seems to be like 1600 there, maybe.
I think that's just the,
I think
those are just the Hercules depths. Yeah.
Can we zoom on the anemone shape there?
Sure.
That's a nice view of the topography from Atalanta there. Oh, we're almost to waypoint 4.
And we'll zoom in, please.
Yeah, it looks like the bulb one again. Great. Thank you.
Okay. Come wide.
Ooh, there's a big coral off in the distance.
Oh, wow. That looks like the tree that's always in like the beginning of movies with like it's struck by lightning.
Yeah, the natural.
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's another one far to the left there you can see too.
Wow.
Can you zoom on those? On this one first?
Yeah.
A lot happening there.
Yeah. I think it's so cool with these really large ones, just how many other animals are like living on them.
And that rock looks like really narrow.
Oh, it looks like it's got zoanthids on the bottom, the yellow.
I'm going to zoom in, please.
Or are they colonizing from the bottom up? It seems like they keep doing that on all of them. Like from
It's
the center
probably,
out.
I think they take advantage of areas that are dead, and it seems like for these bamboo corals, the bottoms seem to die first. That would be my guess.
Oh, that's great. Look.
Wow, the base of it is really thick.
Wait, like, what's that yellow bit?
That's the
Yeah, what's that?
zoanthids.
Wide, please.
Even this up here?
I think it just doesn't have, I think the polyps are in, but
Yeah.
Okay, I am following now. I see.
let's look at the other one on that rock.
I was muted. I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Okay. Would you possibly find many fossils in this type of rock?
No, not in the basalt.
Okay.
I mean, the only way you do it is if you had to
Zoom in, please.
roll over top of something dead.
Oh, okay. So if something had settled down and
Yeah.
then, like how we'd find the beak, those other the beak whales.
No,
That's not
those
fossils?
are just coming down from above.
Oh. Would this area be too young to
No.
have that? No,
No.
it's just that it's not
It's a
What
different
is
sort of rock.
characteristic.
Most
Okay.
fossils happen in biogenic sediments.
Oh, okay.
something that's limestone or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. That little white thing.
There, become white.
That one looks a little healthier.
Yeah.
And there are a couple in the distance over there. Wow. Cool.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I can get down with that.
Oh, we got a brittle star on the move.
On the move.
It's hustling.
Yeah,
I like
no,
watching them just wiggle
it's
around.
closing up a little bit just in case.
Go easy. That's a nice.
Do you want me to grab you some?
Great sextant shot. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, that was cool.
Thanks.
Is that good?
Yeah, great. Thank you. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks,
Nice
Dave.
shot.
Thank you.
That's great.
Dave has the right priority.
Herc.
Maybe let's just do like a, how far are we from waypoint 4 there?
We are 100 meters.
Why don't we just do like a 50-meter step?
Sure.
Let's take a look
Bridge
at some of
nav.
this.
Can you zoom in, please?
I'll probably have to come up a bit then.
Yeah, okay.
Can we do a 50-meter step at 040? Thank you.
I think that's a bamboo, yeah. It looks like it's branching at the nodes.
Yeah, node brancher.
Okay, we'll come wide, please.
Oh, someone said that thing was possibly a barnacle.
Well,
Forgot
that's
about
what it looked like to me,
Yeah.
but I don't think barnacles usually grow on corals. But possibly.
Are corals considered a plant or an animal?
They're an animal.
And the crinoids also animal?
Everything we're seeing is an animal.
That's cool.
Except the rock.
Oh, I guess, wait, it's like... I had no idea about that
I
one.
missed it. Dang it.
Let's look at this.
Wait, is like the classification of an plant has to photosynthesize or something?
No, they don't all photosynthesize, but the vast majority of them do.
Okay.
There's actually not a lot of true plants in the ocean. You've got sea grasses and...
Seaweed?
No, actually, so that's actually a type of algae,
Zoom in,
Oh, okay.
please.
And algae is its,
chlorophyta.
like, own
So it's a
thing.
completely different. It's a type of. Basically, the taxonomy is complicated, but basically, plants are vascular, so they have like multiple different tissue types. Where
Yeah.
something like kelp